Buddy had been trained to stay for 4 years. Not just sit-stay for a treat. Real stay. The stay you practice for months until it is a reflex, until the dog holds it through distractions and distance and duration, until you could walk around a corner and the dog would still be at the mark you'd set him to. Buddy had never broken it. Not for squirrels, not for other dogs, not when the neighborhood kids dropped hot dogs near his paws during cookouts. Not once in 4 years had he moved from a stay without being released. He broke it on a Saturday morning in April. The gate to the backyard had a latch that required adult hand pressure to open. Their son Marco, 2 years old, had apparently been studying this latch with the professional focus of someone who plans to use it. And on Saturday morning, during the 20 seconds that his mother Maya turned away to get a glass of water, he opened it. The gate opened onto the side alley between their house and the neighbors, which connected to the front driveway, which connected to the street. The street had weekend morning traffic. Buddy broke his stay. Subscribe so you don't miss the trainer's analysis. 4 years of conditioning, and he chose the one moment that mattered. He covered the yard in 4 seconds. He went through the gate opening. Maya heard it from the kitchen, a sound she registered as wrong without being able to name it, and was out the back door in seconds. She found Buddy at the bottom of the driveway. He was not chasing Marco. He was beside Marco, his body pressed against Marco's left side, oriented toward the street, with Marco's small hand wrapped in the fur of Buddy's shoulder. Marco had not reached the street. The trainer who reviewed the security footage, Maya had called her because she could not quite process what she'd watched, said the footage showed Buddy break his stay 1.8 seconds after the gate opened. Move in the direction of the gate, catch Marco at the bottom of the driveway, and press against him in a direction that turned Marco's path left, away from the street and toward the side fence. He didn't stop Marco by blocking him, the trainer said. He redirected him. Pressure on the left side, body angled left. That's a herding behavior in a retriever. That's not something you teach. That's something that exists underneath the training. Has a dog ever broken a rule for exactly the right reason? Tell us in the comments. The gate got a second lock that afternoon. A deadbolt at adult height that Marco could not reach. Buddy went back to his stay practice the following Tuesday with no acknowledgement that anything had changed. He hadn't broken his stay. He had chosen to do something more important. The distinction mattered to Maya. It matters to her still. Subscribe. Beyond the Leash is where the real training lives.